Statistics South Africa will be releasing quarterly unemployment figures today. In the second quarter of the year, 2.2 million South Africans lost their jobs. Our reporters Malungelo Booi in Alexandra this morning, ahead of the release of those numbers. Zinhle Kanyane is in Rustenburg. Bonga Dlulane is in Verulam. Let's now start with you, Bonga. A very good morning to you. For many young South Africans who are hardest hit by the unemployment, it's costly for them to go out and find work. They're complaining of all sorts of challenges. What is the situation there?
Yes, sorry for that. That's basically the truth. South Africans, particularly young people, have to every day go look for a job, which is not only something that's agonizing, but also costly, as you said. So I thought it best to speak to people who experience this, and you are in the community here trying to find out from them. Ladies, thank you for joining time. I'm going to start with you, Mapiwe. Looking for a job, how long has it been for you, and also what are some of the challenges you faced while doing this?
Yebo, ngino-7 years ngifuna umsebenzi, angazange ngaze ngawuthola ngesimo sokuthi seqasha ama-agent and mangihambisa ama-CV awasathathwa abantu sebevele bawafaka emgqonyeni and akusaqashwa. Usuthi uma kuzoqashwa kusuke nithi niletha ama-CV vele kusuke sebekhona abantu abazosebenza lana ama-CV yenu emasefakwa emgqonyeni.
Cindy, so tell us about printing CVs, making phone calls, trading taxi. How expensive that process, and also because you're looking for a job, but also you have to pay to look for a job.
Singenayo imisebenzi sizomele futhi sikwazi ukuhlanganisa ama-CV okuyiwona lawa abuye futhi alahle emgqomeni okuyimali yethu esihlanganisa ngayo. Kunzima cause awusebenzi. Kuzomele uyihlanganise CV ngeke uvele usuku uhambe nje uyoma egethini uzofuna umCV bazothi lethi CV. So kunzima cause ku expensive. Kuphinde futhi kuzoba ukuthi kulesikhathi samanje uzohamba uyiboleka imali kuma wakho akunike. Kuzomela uthole idatha cause ama-CV sekuyinto engasasebenzi. Sekumele ungene ku-internet. Idatha liyabiza. Uyangena nje ku-internet liyadla ngendlela eyisimanga. So kunzima kuthina abantu abasha bangasebenza.
I hear you, and you're talking about these issues, but at this time, does it mean you are discouraged from looking for a job? Is there a way, or are you still trying to find a way to make sure you get a job?
Yeah, sengize ngadecide ukuthi ngiyeke ukuthi ngifuna umsebenzi kusukela 2019 ila ngaqala khona ukuthi singabantu abasha kube nalama business lawa esiwa ownayo. Let's say poultry la eKenana kanye nengadi kanye nezitolo ukuze sikwazi ukuthi siphilise ngesimo sokuthi akusaqashwa and nokuhamba kuyofesa kuyizindleko amadatha besinganazi imali zokuthi silokho siqhubekile sibhala ama-CV aphoswe emgqonyeni.
Cindy, so over every day where you hear the president or your Statistics South Africa saying that unemployment is rising up and up and up, do you believe that South African youth will ever be able to get a job, or can you also think of doing something so that you can keep going, so you can keep food on the table?
Kulesikhathi samanje angicabanga ukuthi kuyoke kuvele amathuba la abantu abasha bekwazi khona ukuthola imisebenzi. So sekukuthina as abantu abasha ukuthi sivule imiqondo sihlale phansi sisebenzisane sisonke isikakhulukazi indlu emnyama cause iyona eshayeka kakhulu. So if sabantu abasha singakwazi ukuhlala phansi sihlanganise lawo ama-ideas ukuthi njengale Kenana nje ezabantu abasha sihlale phansi ingadi nayo ngaphesheya i-poetry iyakhula as much as kungekho easy and kunama-challenges akhona and kunzima kakhulu cause izwe njengamanje livaliwe. So nangabe siyakwazi ukuthatha lawo inkukhu lezo sihambe soyidayisa lesiyidayisa khona ngesikwazi ukuhamba soyidayisa cause kunemigomo nemiqathango kumele siyilandele ukuze kuze kudayiseke la. Kodwa okukhulu kunako konke ukuthi sabantu abasha sidinga ukuhlala phansi sihlanganise lawo ama-ideas esingakwazi ukwahlanganisa cause njengamanje uhulumeni into ayenzayo ukusicindezela nje akukho ukuvuleleka cause nangabe siyawavula lamabhizinisi esiwavulayo alukho uxhaso angasinika lona. So njengamanje mhlawumbe into esingayicela ukuthi nje avulizwe sibone thina senze njani sabantu abasha.
Well, thank you, ladies, for your time. As you headed there for yourself, two women who are basically saying that they've been trying and trying and trying, but the doors of unemployment don't seem to be opening. But not only they've been discouraged, but they've decided also to try to find a way to keep food on the table by opening gardens, poultry farms, because they don't believe that government will ultimately come to their table, because they're saying that they've been doing this for years, it's costly, data, transport, and issues of CVs being printed and phone calls, yet no results have been yielded. So they're basically saying that they now have to turn to themselves as young people, find ideas, find ways to ensure that there is something that they have to eat at the end of the day, because they don't believe that corporate world or government will be able to assist them with getting jobs.
I'd like for you to stay put as we continue to assess the impact of the unemployment numbers, especially looking at the impact that it has on young people. I take you to our reporter Malungelo Booi, who's in Alexandra. Malungelo, financial experts continue to warn us that there's a jobs bloodbath, and young people continue to bear the brunt of this.
That's right, Mpo. In fact, those young people, some of them are actually based here in Alexandra, like in many other communities. And one of the young people that I was talking to, 25-year-old TK Matabane, saying that he lost his job, in fact, about 3 months ago. And he has, over the past few months, been battling to find employment opportunities. But here's the thing, Mpo. There are businesses that are operating here in Alexandra. Let's find out from them what exactly are they doing to actually assist in dealing with the problem of unemployment. I want to bring in Eugene McKenna. He's from the Automotive Hub Association. So thanks so much for your time, Eugene. You know, Alex, like any other community, is battling with the issue of unemployment. As business people in Alex, what is it that you guys are doing to assist in curbing this problem?
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity. You know, we business people in Marlborough, and we help so many young kids in Alexandra and unemployment people in Alex. So we do what we work with. It's we in the motor industry. So as you see this building next to us, this is the building that we're supposed to be working from. But there's just a big challenge that is something that is just disturbing us in terms of accumulating the building. So we are saying we want to be able to work here because we have so much and so many opportunities to help the younger ones in Alex.
Help me understand, you as the association and your members, you're saying that there's over 20 of them. If you access this building, are you then saying to me you'll then be able to employ more people?
Currently, we do have a young community that we have employed, that we are giving so much skills to. So as soon as we can be able to have the access to the building, we will be able to assist more community to give them more skills.
Sure, thank you so much. I want to bring in Klana. Klana, please come closer to me. Come closer to me. Why are you guys not getting this building? Why are you not? What's stopping you guys from getting this building so that you can employ young people? Please look at me.
Thank you.
What's stopping you? I want you to help me understand. What's stopping you guys from accessing this building so that you can employ young people?
I think it's the red tape.
Yeah,
you know. The government, the officials don't want to probably hand over the building to us. I don't know why, but we seem to have an understanding that probably they will deliver the building to us in the near future. We don't know when.
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years.
It is 2 years, and it's been frustrating, all this journey. Actually, it's more than 2 years. The building has been completed in 2 years, but the project has started 12 years ago. So it's all those frustrations in talking to the administration but not getting the response.
How many people as a business are you currently employing? And getting access to this building, how many more people would you employ?
Right now we've got 3 employed in our business now. But yeah, we can employ more. You know, we cannot state the number, but as long as business comes into the building, that means more employment. So business like cars coming to be repaired or to be panel beated, or then that means we can employ more people.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. All right, Mpho, so those are some of the businesses here in Alexandra, in fact, saying that the red tape is actually stopping them from accessing this building. Them accessing this building then would mean that they employ more people, because these are people that are in the automotive space, who fix cars and other things. They're saying that if they can have access to this building, it would then allow them to employ more people and assist in dealing with the country's high unemployment rate. We know Alexandra, for example, there are projections that up to 60% of the population in this township is currently unemployed. Mpho?
Very well. I'm going to ask you to stay put, Malungelo, as we now take you to Rustenburg, where our reporter Zinhle Kanyane is stationed to give us a sense and paint a picture for us on the impact of the jobs bloodbath that we're learning of as we look to these unemployment figures that will be released. Zinhle, good morning to you once again. We know that already, as we look at the mining town of Rustenburg, the mining and metals sector is facing numerous pressures. How severe is the jobs and the unemployment figures in that sector and on that community?
I think it will be more reflective in the figures that will be released a little bit later on. But we know already that during the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdown in particular, we know that a lot of jobs were cut from the mining towns, the mining companies around here in Rustenburg. And we know for sure that there's a lot of people that have been had to move back home because they've lost their jobs in this mining town. Now, where I am in Mpho, I am in Brink Street. It's a street in Rustenburg that is popular if you want unemployed people, if you want people to do some piece jobs in your garden, in your house, you come to Brink Street. And that is where a lot of unemployed people line up throughout the streets, looking, waiting, lingering for a car to stop by for them to be able to get some kind of temporary job. I just want to move out of shot so that you see some of the people that we found here when we arrived. These are all of the people that come here every day. Some of them, they've been coming here for months and months and months on end without really getting a job. It's a full street of people like this. I'm going to ask my colleagues to just show you towards his left-hand side. You can see there are some more people that are standing there just waiting for help, waiting for a car to stop by and give them some kind of job. This is a clear depiction of how bad the situation and this whole cloud around unemployment is. I'm just going to try and move in so that we try and speak to the people that have been looking for jobs here. Let me perhaps start with one of the gentlemen. Papa, likai. Go ileng o emetse mmereko o emetse mmereko fi
nna ke na le license ke tseba welder
How long have you been here o batla mmereko?
Ke re ke sebaka bo ma 4 years no ke boksho ke sa bo ma B5
di piece job no di kreya or ha dio
di piece job ga di kreya tsona sometimes bo maneneng ha 2 beke neneng ha 1
Okay. That gentleman was just saying that he's got a license, he's got welding certificates, and he's been coming to this particular street for 4 years and not getting anything permanent. Let me bring in perhaps a lady. I'm going to come to the gentleman shortly. Mama, likai? Re teng ko pomphelena la gago le sfane mama.
Go Johanna mapula di ole.
O statile leng go tla fana ma o batla mmereko fe?
Ke gone ke startang go tla kwa ka mo yone kgodi.
O tswa kae?
Ke tswa ke le ko Mabiskra.
A o gone go kry mmereko go thata?
A ke gone ke di piece job fela.
Yano ha COVID-19 itla batho ba latlhegelwa ke mmereko, a o bone gore situation eo e dira gore go nne worse gore wena o kgone go kry mmereko ha batho ba fellwa ke mmereko?
Ha ke bone. Go bokete thata go.
Right. Let me just bring in one more gentleman. Ntate, where are you from and what are you looking for here?
Okay, me ke nna Alex ke tswa Zimbabwe. Ke tlo batla mmereko. Sorry gore a ke zama Setswana mara ha le gona go utlwa. Khale ke tla fa maybe ke na lo ma 1 year and a half. Ke batla mmereko mara ke o thole. Ma ke zama di piece job di atla sometimes wa bona. Ke nna go kanana. Sometimes ke tla ka maoto. Ya ra sokola re batla mmereko.
Thank you, Pa. The lady and the gentleman just saying that the lady says she just recently started coming here about a month ago, so she's newly fresh to the street. But the gentleman I've just spoken to said he's been here for about a year. That alone just shows you how desperate people in this area are to get jobs. So those unemployment figures that we are expecting to come just after 11 will clear an even clearer picture of how bad the situation is in the country and in mining towns like this for people to get employment.
Right, let's leave it there for now as we continue to hear the voices of those who are looking for jobs and affected by COVID-19 and the unemployment figures. Of course, looking to the announcement that's set to be unveiled by Stats SA later today. We will continue to take you to the streets across the country, bringing you the very latest.